She's sad. Oh, Chanel. Are you sad, Chanel? She is like a literal baby. Anyways, hey girls. I'm gonna finally do my get ready with me video. I look crazy right now. Only my hair is done. I have a few things to share with you guys. Exciting news, new things for me, new beginnings, and I could not thank God enough right now for the way things are going, and I feel like I'm just starting to finally see that everything is gonna go how it's supposed to go and everything at its own timing. So yeah, I'm excited to share with you guys all the new stuff, and let's get started. So I usually start off with my eyebrows. Usually this like my I don't even know what I want to say right now. It's what takes me the longest to get done. So I always start off with concealing my eyebrows on the bottom and a little bit on the top. And I feel like my eyebrows is the one thing that as a little girl I wish I would have left alone and never touched and messed with, because I honestly don't like my eyebrows. Like, I feel like they're not the same. I could never get them the same, only when they're laminated, which I love having my eyebrows laminated. I always used to go get them done with bling, but it's not in my financial plans right now, so I've had to take a break from it. But once I'm back and, you know, in a better place, like, I will be getting my eyebrows laminated again. I love it. And I've had my blind eyebrow moments. Like, I had once like pencil thin eyebrows. I've had thick Sharpie eyebrows. I've had like all of it. I feel like right now I like how my eyebrows look when I do them, because I only clean them up and then I do the rest of my face, and I don't have to do like so much filling, because when I clean them up first, they like, I have dark hair, pretty thick hair, so I don't have to color in much. And please do not judge me, because I am not a makeup artist. I will not spend like hundreds of dollars on makeup products or like the expensive brands. Like, no, I won't. I just feel like the stuff I use works for me, you know. I feel there's days where I feel like my makeup looks really cakey or like not good, but I have like my cousins, my friends moms like tell me like, what do you do, how do you do it, show me, your makeup looks good. So for my eyebrows, I do use Fenty concealer. I've used Fenty concealer since, it's been a long time that I started using this brand. I'm done with the bottom. Now I'm gonna do the top and blend it, and then I'll be back. All done. Okay, so now that I'm done with my eyebrows, I feel like the rest of my makeup I can do like talking with you guys. The exciting news is that I didn't even know if I wanted to share this, and I hate that like sometimes I don't want to share things for this simple fact that like usually when you talk about something, like, it won't go that way. Like, if you share too much, it doesn't go how you want it to go, and that's something I've had to learn the hard way. So I get scared to even want to share sometimes stuff, because I'm like, no, like, what if it doesn't go through, you know, then I'm gonna look stupid. But I feel like this is something that is gonna go through, because it's like, it's what I want, it's what I've been wanting, and it's I'm gonna do it. Monday's my first day for my esthetician classes. So excited, because guys, I cannot express to you how long I've been wanting this for myself, and just a lot of things that like I let get in the way of holding me back from doing it, and I regret it, because I'm like, I just feel like this is what I needed. And so I feel like there was when was it? It was like last year around the summertime that I enrolled at Elite Academy. I had switched over to being part-time at my job. I had talked to my manager about it, because when I first started, they said like, we support, you know, like all, like if you want to go back to school, we support that and stuff, and like we encourage it. Yes, I put primer everywhere. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I do. He told me that they would be able to give me the part-time hours so I could go back to school. I got everything set up. I got my class schedule. I set up my part-time hours. I signed a contract, everything. Like a little bit after, when it was like a few weeks after, I only went for a little bit, honestly. I went like maybe 3 weeks, but after, he ends up telling me that they're not going to be able to give me the part-time hours, that like they need somebody full-time, and would keep me on maybe as a like a fill-in kind of, because we would have to go do these like assessments at stores with clients. He's like, we could keep you on board, and like whenever we need help or coverage, like we'll call you and you can help us out. But I'm like, no, like I can't survive off of that. I can't pay my bills off of like, you're gonna call me whenever you can. And honestly, when I had switched over to part-time, it got so much harder to like pay my bills. So I ended up telling him like, no, you know, I can't lose my job. I have to work, like, before anything is my job, because I have bills and I have responsibilities. So then I withdrew from Elite, and I just put school on hold. You know, I told myself now wasn't the time maybe to do all of that. I had been told that Elite wasn't maybe the greatest school. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to feel it or anything, but I was just told from other people like that it wasn't the greatest. So I was like, okay, like maybe this was just supposed to go this way. Then I like, it's just like I said, it's something I want to do, and I know I want to do it, and I know I can do it. So I just told myself later. I let some time go by. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. I used to use the Fenty foundation, but for some reason, like, I just feel like it didn't fit with my skin. I have really oily skin. I hate it. I could use powders, I could use oil-free cleanser, I could use oil-free whatever moisturizer. I am super oily. I get it from my mom, actually. My mom is really oily too, and my sister. So I'm gonna do my foundation now. Just put it on with a brush, and I didn't shake it. Hold on. In like December, yeah, in like December, I emailed Evergreen Beauty College, and because I had talked to them before, I had the contact of the girl that were there from like a while back. So I emailed her, and I was just like, hey, like, I'm interested in the aesthetics program. I was like, but you know, like, I need something maybe in the afternoon, or like, what are your guys' day hours? So we got in contact, and she told me like, okay, in January we have a night class starting, and if you want mornings, she's like, that class isn't gonna be until April. And so I was like, okay, like, I kind of felt like December was too soon. I mean, January was too soon. And then I didn't want to go to night classes. I don't like anything night. It's annoying. Like, I like to have my day. I'd rather work early in the day, like early and get off early, you know, than start like at 8 or 9 and get off at 5 or 6. Like, I don't like that. So I was just like, okay, like, I am gonna wait. Come like February, we start like meeting and having Zoom meetings of like how everything's gonna go, the, you know, the financial aid part, the accounts, the like getting set up basically to start school for April. So I was doing all of that. I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, like, my mom had, it was like around the time I was going to court and like, you know, dealing with all that stuff. And I remember getting a text from my mom telling me like, school's gonna, you know, I think school should wait. She was like, right now you need to focus on work. So she was like, school, you should wait. Like, school you can do any other time, but right now focus on working and paying your bills. I honestly was like really sad to see that message, because I just feel like I just sometimes lack the support. I don't need anybody's so whatever. Because I live with my mom, I was like, okay, like, I'm not gonna go back to school. She's right, just work, focus on the rest later. Recently, I knew that the start date is like around the corner. Literally on Sunday, I just was like, why am I holding off on this? Like, why? If I can get it done so fast, like, I know I can do it, I'm capable of it, and this would like be my career, and this is what I want my career to be. Like, why am I pausing? I was looking through my emails because I was like, you know, I want to see where I left off with her. The admissions lady from, I have a hair. The admissions girl from Evergreen had sent me a while back when we were meeting and all that. She had sent me my success plan. So it's like a part of the steps of enrolling at their school. You have to fill out, like, they ask you a bunch of questions like, why do you want to do this? You know, what led you to do this? What's going to motivate you? Like, they ask questions, and maybe I'll get into that later, the questions that they ask and what I answered. Because when I was looking at that email and reading my answers, that's like, guys, I got so emotional. I was with Emily at the time, and I wrote about her in that plan, and I didn't even remember that I had wrote about her. So I was reading them out loud, and I just got so emotional, and I was just like, it gave me a reminder of why I started it, why I knew that, like, that's what I wanted to do. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna send the email today. Like, I'm gonna email her, I'm gonna tell her, you know, is there any way I could still get into the April class? Is there any way you can maybe lead me in the right direction somewhere else to where I can do this, because this is what I need. Guys, we later went to the stores and stuff, and I get a text from her, and she's like, I emailed you back. I went to my email so fast. She replied and said like, okay, like if we're gonna get you into this April class, she's like, we're gonna need to hustle, like I need these documents from you, and we need to set up a financial aid meeting. And I was like, okay. So I freaking went home, I gathered all the documents, and she sent them to her. She said like, I'll email you tomorrow in the morning, Monday morning, and let you know what times we have available. And I was like, okay, I'm available from 11 till 1, I think I told her. In the morning, she texts me like, I have you set for 11 o'clock to meet with the financial aid girl. She's like, then I will meet with you after. And I was like, perfect. It was just so crazy because she told me that, you know, since it was just like short notice, I had requested an 11 through 1 appointment, like around there. She said, I had someone in at 11 and our financial aid specialist only had 11 open today. She's like, so that spot was filled. For some reason, that person had to fix like some of their documents, so they had to cancel their appointment. So it opened up perfectly at 11 for you. Like, she's like, I just feel like this is meant to be. And I honestly got emotional again. I just keep telling myself that this is all God, and he's telling me like, I don't want to get emotional, but he's telling me, you know, like all I needed to do was be patient to get what like is meant for me. I just feel like I'm becoming the person I want to be. And I can't wait to bring you guys with me on this journey and record all this stuff that I'm gonna do. And I know it's like, this is the start of a new beginning for me. So I'm just really excited right now. I went to tour the school this morning and it looks so cool. It's me getting emotional again. It's been a while since I've been able to like feel excitement for something. And so this just feels really good. So yeah, that's like the exciting news. I can't wait to become your guys' new lash tech. Okay, so I'm done with my foundation. Trust the process, guys. I don't know if I look orange to you or dark. I can't wait, and I hope all you girlies give me a chance to, I don't know, do your lashes sometime and talk. I love to talk. I love to relate on a bunch of stuff. I was talking with Emily about like my next videos. I kind of want to have like an idea of like what I'm planning to record and when I'm gonna have it up and when I'm gonna do it, because I just feel like I run off like being on a schedule. I literally have to have a schedule. I have to be organized. I cannot be just from one day to another doing things, or like I like to plan ahead for things, I guess, because I like to be prepared. So my next video, I think I want to talk about like my pregnancy and like after having Noah. I want to talk about like of it, how my pregnancy was after I had Noah. I do want to talk about what happened between me and my baby daddy, because I feel like it played a big role into my life. I look crazy with the freaking concealer like this, but it does play a big role in my life. It did have a big impact on who I am becoming. I honestly feel like I'm played out to be like some crazy ex, and I'm not. Like, trust, guys, everything has a reason. It's gonna be my mom video, primarily talking about like my pregnancy after Noah, how, you know, having like how everything changing after I had Noah. Like, I feel like there's so many young moms now, and that, you know, like I would like to tell them like things that might help, or things I wish someone would have told me. Another topic I do want to discuss in that video, some of like the stuff too that like I struggle with now. You know, he's grown, and like we're still have some stuff that we're working on. Noah started attending therapy, and I want to get into why, you know, he had to start attending therapy. And because honestly, I feel like mental health is not something that people like to talk about, but it's real. It's real and it's there, and I feel like it's definitely something that we all need to take care of and give attention to, because if you don't, like before you know it, you're gonna be losing your mind. And there's nothing wrong with like seeking help, or not just like talking and letting it out. Like, there's really nothing wrong with that. You will feel so much better sometimes talking to somebody and getting out things that you don't want to deal with, because at some point we have to deal with them. There's no running away from it. I feel like what a lot of us don't realize, your kids not growing up with both parents does have an effect on them. It really does affect their life daily, and their emotions and the way that they take things in. I feel like it wasn't something I was ashamed of before, but I just felt like maybe a bad parent. I feel like I failed, you know, because like my son shouldn't have to be going to that. But at the same time, I'm still thankful and glad that I'm giving it attention, and I'm not just gonna like brush it off and let him grow up dealing with those things by himself. He's improving so much. I'm glad that I took the step to like bring that into his life. And honestly, like, I can't wait to like incorporate it in my own life. I've tried in the past to go see a therapist, talk to someone, because I know I have a lot to work on. I know I've endured like so much trauma. It's just a lot. I am gonna still ask you guys to ask me some questions, you know, about my mom life. So be on the lookout for that post, because I will be posting for you guys to ask me questions for that video. This is my first video that I'm recording by myself, which I was really scared of. I'm scared to record by myself, talking, yapping, letting you guys know about all this stuff. Maybe some of you don't care, maybe some of you do, and the ones that do, I love you and thank you for being here. That's another thing I want to address, is sometimes my social media says certain things, and it's only because like I know of certain people that used to watch my social media to then go tell Noah's dad things that I would post, and it's like, why? Let me live my life. I don't ever post anything to like, okay, maybe recently, but because guys, I've had enough. But I had never been the one to post like, you know, the things that we would go through or what would happen, because that's embarrassing. If I do it now, it's honestly just for a laugh. I'm unfazed. I think now I'm just like, I'm okay with talking about it now, you know. It's just, it happened. I'm not gonna act like it didn't happen. And I feel like he's like that. He likes to act like it just didn't happen. But it's like, we have a whole child. There is some people here that are here to just go and tell, and that's fine. You're here and I welcome you, and I love you too. I feel like I want to be a girl's girl, but sometimes girls show me why you can't. Why can't we just all support each other? Yeah, girls are weird. I feel like it's hard though, because I've tried to make new friends. Try to compare to like the way Aileen was for me, you know? And I just, it's like, I know it sounds terrible to say that, like, I try to find, I don't want to find somebody to replace her, because I feel like no one will ever replace her. The vibe she brought, the positivity she brought to my life, the support she brought to my, like, I feel like I've struggled to find that again. It just sucks, but oh well. If you girls want to be friends, hit me up, because I want to be friends. I need friends. I just want to get out and be in nature more this year. That's another goal I have this year, is to be out in the nature more and not indoors on my phone. Like, no, I want to go out. I want to explore. I want to go sit at the park, have picnics. Like, I want to do girl stuff. So let me know if you want to go. I can't wait, because I feel like this new version of me is going to be the greatest version of me. I'm baking under my eyes, by the way, now. Because I feel like I get creases a lot under my eyes. It's annoying. I have really bad ojeras right now because bitch be working a lot. Yeah. Noah had his first baseball practice yesterday, and it was so cute, and I'm so happy. Like, I'm so excited to be a baseball mom. I grew up going to baseball games like all the time because of my brother. And so I'm so excited that like now it's Noah's turn, and I get to go to all his little games and buy him like all his equipment, and like put his, like, I can't wait to customize all his things. That's the type of mom that my mom was with my brother. She, you know, my brother had nice things with like his name and his number and like custom made. And so I want to be that mom for Noah. I want him to have, you know, all the things that he wants to have when he's doing his sports. Some people might see it as like, oh, you're spoiling your kid and you're just like giving him everything he wants or whatever. But Noah's my only child, and Noah's probably gonna be my only child. So I feel like if he's doing the things that I expect from him, which are like do good in school, you know, participate in sports, stay busy, and like if he manages to do all those things, like, and he's a good kid, why am I not gonna give him what he wants? Like I get it, working is important, and we need to teach our, you know, our children what good work ethic is, but at the same time, like, we don't have to torture them. The thing that Noah's dad would tell me would be like, oh, when he's, you know, this age, I'm gonna take him to the fields and he's gonna pick apples or cherries, whatever. And I was like, no. And he would get mad, but I'm like, dude, why? Like, why do we have to teach our kid that? Like, my grandparents did it too, and they talk about it all the time of how hard it was. And you see on the news of all these people who like are dehydrated and they collapse and they like sometimes pass away. But like, why am I gonna put my kid through that when I can just teach him the importance of responsibility in chores, in school, and like things like that? Like, why do I have to take him to suffer in a field to get him to understand what good work ethic is? No. He says he's gonna do that, and I just say, like, I've always said, if Noah wants to, Noah can. If Noah doesn't want to, I'm not gonna force him to. I don't feel like I'm gonna force Noah to really do anything. Obviously, I'm gonna encourage him and show him why I feel like he should, but I'm not gonna forcefully make him do something. My parents, when I was like, I was already big. My parents tried to like make me join sports, but I was such a shy girl. I could not, like, that's why doing this, like, I used to tell myself I wanted to do YouTube videos, I wanted to post. Ah, who's here? I was saying, I used to be such a shy girl, and I would tell myself I was gonna make YouTube videos and all this, but I was too shy. I couldn't, because I cared too much about what people thought. Why do I care what anyone else thinks? No. So yeah, I stopped caring, and look guys, we're sitting here together. So yeah, my parents tried to make me join sports at like 6 or 7 years old, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I could not be in front of big crowds. I would even like lose out on points at school on projects because I was like, I'm not presenting. They were my classmates, like they were my friends, they were people I knew, and I was like, I'm not presenting, take my points away. Nope. Like, always felt my face really hot. I always felt like, it was just, no, I could not. I would get too anxious. And it's funny because in elementary school I did participate in a talent show, and I think that was like the only thing I ever did publicly was my talent show. That, and then I also did I was in like the marimba in elementary school, and so I had to perform. No dude, going in front of big crowds, I could not. And Noah, I love that Noah, like, at first he is like kind of scared, but then eventually he just goes for it too. So I'm glad. And he's learned, because back then Noah was someone who just quickly was ready to give up and say, I'm not good at it, I don't want to no more. He has come so far, because now like he's willing to try again. He doesn't give up on the first try. Like, he knows that everything takes practice. So that's something that I'm glad that he's transitioned into. So I contoured and I put my setting powder already. Now I'm gonna put some blush on. Oh, so like I was saying guys, I don't spend a lot of money on my makeup. For my contour I use this one, and I get it at Walmart because it works for me. I think my sister introduced me to that one, I think. For my blush, I just use this one that I also can buy at Walmart. Even on like my light makeup days, when I only like sometimes conceal my eyebrows, I will put this like orangey one as contour, and then I use this one as my blush. As you can tell, it's the one that's the most used. I used to think, you know, there was nothing worth living for. Like, I was so depressed, I didn't care. There was nothing I was excited to do. I hated going out to anything. I stopped hanging out with a lot of my family because I was just always home and I didn't want to do anything, didn't want to talk to anybody. I don't know. And now, like, oh, I love to be able to find things to go out and do and keep myself busy and just enjoy life. And it feels so good. I'm stress-free for now. Once I start school, I'm sure it's gonna be hectic again, but I know it'll all be worth it in the end. You know, this accomplishment is mainly for me and Noah, no one else. Like, this is gonna be something that I feel like is gonna get me far, and that's gonna allow me to take Noah obviously even farther. So yeah guys, I hope I don't look too orange outside, because I think I did a lot, and I've been doing that. I'm already almost done. Hi Chanel, sorry. I don't think I'm gonna wear lashes today because yesterday my eyes were tired and I have to work later today. So yeah guys, I don't do much to my face, honestly. Or unless you guys thought that's a lot, but I don't think it's a lot. How is it that like they add like so much concealer or like the liquid? How does it not look like really cakey? It's crazy. If my face looks cakey, I will wash it off and do it again. There's been days where I've done my makeup 3 times because I was like, no. And I do not. If I feel like my makeup's cakey, I'll take it off. No. And if you ever see my face cakey, please let me know. Tell me something that it looks cakey, please. See? I just fill in like wherever I have, I guess you could say, baldness. Like where it's just lighter. I feel like actually this eyebrow in the front is a little bit balder than the other eyebrow. I do add a little bit extra shading in this one. And for my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia powder. I've had this forever. I took this from my mom, and she bought this who knows when. We've had this for a long time. I've bought new ones, but I haven't had to use them, so they're just there. But yeah, this is my face. This is literally all I do now. I'm probably just gonna curl my eyelashes. I don't use setting spray because I feel like it makes the oiliness of my face come out. And reason why I don't like to have a cakey face, I don't like to wear a lot of makeup sometimes, because like I fear, I don't even care if it was raining, my makeup ends up getting messed up and like I look crazy. Like, to leave makeup on a guy's clothes, no thank you. No. And it's happened to me, so that's why I'm like, I just try not to wear a lot of makeup or like overdo it. And yeah, that's the truth, guys. Guys, I just ripped out lashes. Oh my gosh. How did that even happen? I'm gonna have to look back on that in the camera. Look, I need those. I want to get my eyelashes done soon. I'm spending the weekend out of town for Noah's birthday, and we're taking him to just do a bunch of things, and I want to record everything, and that's going to be another video that I post. I also, because Noah wants to be a part of my videos, or he wants to also record, and I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna make a video like introducing you guys to him, or introducing him to you guys. I don't know, however it goes. I don't know, just getting his like little opinion on what he thinks of YouTube and what he's gonna want to record and things like that. He's so funny. I feel like honestly you guys are gonna come more to see Noah than me. When I go to like family functions, it is never, hey, how you doing, how you been, or good to see you. It's always, where's Noah? We have a group text with my dad's family that, well, we have with someone's here. So we have a group chat with my dad's family, and I've had to, like, when I'm on my way to family functions, if Noah's not with me, I will text him and say Noah is with his dad this weekend, because literally every family member will be like, where's Noah? I feel like you guys are really gonna like enjoy watching him on here and seeing how he is and the way he talks. The first part of the video might be me introducing you guys to him, and then the rest of the video would be the birthday weekend of what all the things that we do. His birthday is April 19th. He's growing so fast. It's really sad. I look back at videos and pictures and cry because I don't know where time went. I do get really emotional around his birthday time, because it's just a reminder that he's getting bigger. I feel like time is just flying. Okay guys, so I'm done. I put on my mascara and I'm still baking because I like to wipe it off when I'm all the way done. My eyes are big, huh? First thing people point out, I think, or say that they like about me is my eyes. And it's the one thing Noah got from me. The one thing, because I feel like Noah, for those of you that know his dad, I guess let me know in the comments, who do you guys think Noah looks like, me or his dad? Let me know. I feel like he's like slowly starting to look more a little bit like me, but there will be times where like I'm just like, I'll glance at him and I see his dad and I'm like, I have to like, it's weird. It's like I birthed him again. Well, it's not weird, it's his dad, but I hope he starts to look like me more. I think he does. I see it sometimes too. I see myself. That's my get ready with me, the stuff I told you guys about my school, my upcoming videos, my posts to be watching out for. See what else I think of in this crazy mind of mine. My mind runs on like nothing. I could be asleep and it's thinking. I'll sit up and I'll pray and say like, can I go to sleep because I'm tired and my mind needs rest. And then before I know it, I'm out. It's like my little thing that I do if I can't fall asleep. Thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to post the other videos and see what you guys think. I will leave my Instagram down below so that, ew, my hair looks weird. I'll leave my Instagram down below so that those of you who don't have me on Instagram yet can go follow me. I washed it yesterday and I only did a body shower today. I'm trying to like, that's another thing, I can't do that. I cannot, I have to wash my hair every day. Like, I don't know, I just can't be without washing my hair, but I'm trying because my mom says that it's bad for me to wash it every day. So I've been trying to let it do its thing. And I've gotten introduced to dry shampoo thanks to Brianna. Why is there pizza on the bed? When did that get there? See you guys on the next video, and thank you for watching.